For almost 4 billion years, this planet belonged to monsters. Creatures with claws longer than human hands, teeth designed to crack bone, bodies built like weapons. Nature rewarded brutality, and in that world, you should not exist. Imagine standing alone on an ancient African plain 200,000 years ago. No armor, no fangs, no venom, no thick fur, no incredible speed. A single lion could tear you apart in seconds. A chimpanzee could overpower you. A wolf could outrun you. Even the cold itself could kill you before sunrise. By every law of evolution, humans should have disappeared. But instead, they conquered everything. The oceans, the forests, the mountains, the night, and eventually each other. Today, nearly every living thing on Earth survives under human permission, not because we are the strongest, but because we became something evolution had never seen before, a predator that hunts with imagination, a species so psychologically dangerous it reshaped the planet itself. And the terrifying part is this. The same instincts that helped your ancestors survive the Ice Age are still alive inside your mind right now, hidden beneath your job, your anxiety, your ambition, your loneliness, your hunger for status. You are not living outside nature, you are nature. And what humans truly are is far darker than most people realize. Before cities, before language, before civilization carved its illusions into stone, humans were prey. The Earth of prehistoric humanity was not peaceful. It was an endless psychological war. Every sound in the darkness mattered. Every shadow could be death. Every night was a test your ancestors barely survived. Imagine the world before artificial light. No streets, no walls, no locked doors, only darkness stretching across the planet like an ocean, and somewhere inside it, eyes watching you. The human nervous system was forged in that terror. That sudden anxiety you feel at night, that instinct to check behind you in an empty room, that fear of being watched, ancient survival code. Your brain is still scanning for predators that vanished thousands of years ago, because evolution does not care about happiness, it cares about survival. And survival favored creatures obsessed with danger. The humans who ignored strange sounds in the bushes did not become your ancestors. The paranoid ones did. Fear built humanity. But fear alone was not enough. Early humans were physically unimpressive. Compared to nature, they were fragile mammals with weak jaws and exposed skin. A tiger is born with weapons. A human infant cannot even survive alone for a single night. And yet somehow, this helpless species would eventually dominate the entire biosphere. Why? Because evolution accidentally created the most dangerous weapon on Earth. Not strength, not speed, not claws. A mind capable of turning imagination into reality. And once that happened, nature itself began to lose control. At first, the change was almost invisible. A sharper memory, better pattern recognition, a slightly improved ability to communicate. Tiny mutations, small advantages. But over thousands of generations, something horrifying emerged. Humans became capable of sharing imaginary worlds. Think about that. A wolf pack hunts together because instinct tells them how. Humans hunt together because they can believe in the same invisible idea. That changes everything. Imagine two prehistoric humans staring at animal tracks in the dirt. One points toward the horizon. The other understands. Not because of instinct, because of symbolic thought. For the first time in Earth's history, evolution produced creatures that could transfer knowledge across minds. One human learns, the tribe remembers. One generation discovers fire, the next generation improves it. One hunter invents a spear, thousands later invent kingdoms. Humanity became powerful because knowledge stopped dying with the body. That was the real mutation, memory escaping death. And then came fire. The first artificial sun, a tool so revolutionary it transformed human biology itself. Cooking unlocked more calories. More calories fed larger brains created better tools. Better tools created more survival. Evolution entered a feedback loop. Humans were no longer adapting slowly to nature. They were beginning to redesign their environment around themselves. That's when the balance broke. Because every apex predator before humanity had limits. A lion can only hunt with its body. Humans learned to hunt with ideas, and ideas evolve faster than flesh. Then something even stranger happened. Humans discovered cooperation on a scale no other species could comprehend. Not just families, not just tribes, millions of strangers united by stories, nations, religions, money, empires. None of them physically exist. They are shared hallucinations. And yet people kill for them, die for them, build civilizations around them. That's humanity's greatest evolutionary advantage, the ability to believe. Imagine explaining human civilization to an ancient hunter. Millions of people obeying invisible laws, paper controlling behavior, symbols determining value. Entire economies functioning because strangers trust fictional systems. It sounds insane, but that insanity conquered the Earth. A single human is weak. A coordinated human civilization becomes unstoppable. And nature never adapted fast enough to stop it. Humans hunted mammoths into extinction, cleared forests, redirected rivers, domesticated predators, captured lightning, split the atom, walked on the moon. In evolutionary terms, this happened instantly. The dinosaurs ruled Earth for over 160 million years. Human civilization transformed the planet in just a few thousand. That speed is terrifying, because intelligence became a force more powerful than biology itself. And the human brain kept evolving toward one obsession: control. Control over hunger, control over death, control over uncertainty, control over nature. But there was a hidden cost. Every tool humans created to survive also amplified their ability to destroy. The spear became the sword became the rifle became the missile. The same species capable of music and poetry also invented industrialized slaughter, because evolution didn't design humans to be moral, it designed humans to win. And this is where the story becomes disturbing. Humans aren't merely animals surviving inside nature anymore. Humanity became an environmental event, a planetary force, like an asteroid, like an ice age, like a supervolcano, except conscious. Right now, entire species disappear because human economies move in certain directions. Forests vanish because markets demand expansion. Oceans fill with plastic because convenience outcompeted restraint. The apex predator no longer kills with teeth, it kills with systems. And the strangest part, most humans participate in this machine unconsciously. Imagine this. You wake up, drink coffee transported across oceans, wear clothes stitched by strangers you'll never meet, check a glowing screen engineered to manipulate your dopamine, spend your day competing for abstract numbers stored digitally. Numbers your brain interprets as survival, because deep down, it still thinks you're on the savannah. Modern civilization feels advanced, but psychologically, most human behavior is ancient tribal survival instinct wearing expensive clothing. Social status, fear of rejection, territorial thinking, dominance hierarchies, mate competition. The human brain still runs software written for a brutal prehistoric world. That's why anxiety exists, why outrage spreads, why loneliness hurts physically, why social media feels addictive. Your nervous system cannot distinguish between being excluded from a tribe 10,000 years ago and being ignored online today. To your ancestors, isolation meant death, and evolution remembers, always. But humanity's most dangerous discovery was never fire, never weapons, never technology. It was the realization that reality inside the human mind can be controlled. Governments learned it, religions learned it, corporations learned it. Attention became the new battlefield, because whoever controls human perception controls human behavior. Imagine the absurdity of modern life.
Billions of humans sitting silently in glowing rooms, staring at rectangles, their emotions manipulated by algorithms optimized for engagement. Fear spreads faster than truth. Outrage becomes currency. Human attention is harvested like a natural resource. And beneath all of it, ancient evolutionary instincts continue pulling invisible strings. The need to belong, the fear of irrelevance, the craving for validation, the terror of mortality. Modern humans believe they are rational, but most decisions happen emotionally first. Logic arrives later to justify instinct. That's the hidden truth. The apex predator of Earth is still driven by impulses shaped in caves. Except now, those impulses control nuclear weapons, artificial intelligence, global economies, biotechnology. Humanity gained godlike power without outgrowing prehistoric psychology.
That may be the most dangerous combination in evolutionary history. And yet, there is something tragically beautiful about it. Because beneath the violence, beneath the ambition, beneath civilization itself, humans are still frightened animals searching for meaning in an indifferent universe. Every skyscraper is an act of defiance against mortality. Every love story is temporary creatures trying to escape oblivion. Every achievement is humanity screaming into cosmic darkness. We were here. Now, imagine looking at Earth from far beyond the atmosphere. No borders, no nations, no religions, no economies. Only a thin layer of life covering a silent rock drifting through infinite darkness. And on that rock, one species became self-aware enough to question its own existence. That is humanity's greatest curse, and its greatest miracle. Because the life